Hello, I'm Will Hedden and these are your morning market headlines from IG on Thursday the 1st of November. And having returned to relative normality yesterday, US markets not providing us with any hiccups. Focus in Europe returning towards earnings, a busy day for UK corporates. The FTSE's gained around 15 points, having found some support pre-market at 57.80. We're just shy of 5800 at the moment. So we've seen positive reactions to quarterly trading statements, pushing the market higher, but anchoring the market somewhat are yesterday's wounded party BG Group. They're down 4.5%, having seen downgrades on the back of their disappointing statements yesterday. And then guaranteed to make the headlines are Lloyds, and their numbers 3% gains today seen for Lloyds despite increases to mis-selling PPI provisions for the quarter. Now this has been greeted warmly by investors, their numbers. Now we think the reason for this being two separate stories here. The PPI mis-selling provisions we've already been warned on by other banks, so perhaps some of that information priced into the share price. And underlying this, the other side of the story, Lloyd's performance, very strong progress being made by the bank, so we're seeing a good move for them today. Now we've also got just ahead of Lloyds, BSkyB up 3.5%. Their AGM will be in focus today with the return to the UK of James Murdoch, and then BT numbers helping them lead the FTSE higher. 5% gains for them today, having shown that cost cutting is improving things there. Also worth noting numbers out for Legal & General and Shell. Now, having assessed the damage of Hurricane Sandy yesterday and resuming trading in New York, despite the fact that power is still missing for much of the region and we are still some days away from the city being fully operational, the election will become centre stage again after a relative ceasefire over the weekend and the early part of the week. And then we have jobs numbers today and tomorrow, possibly coming too late to change people's minds ahead of that election. But the changes to the methodology of the ADP private payrolls number that comes out today will certainly be hotly debated. That number is at 12:15, just before weekly jobless at 12:30 and ISM Manufacturing 2 p.m. Those all an hour earlier than normal. We're still 1 hour out of sync with New York after daylight savings changes. So on the basis of those numbers, we're expecting trading to be perhaps even more cautious than normal ahead of a non-farms weekend, with that election coming on Tuesday. Our current opening call for the Dow down 30 points at 130.64. That's it from me. Do check out Insight for further news and analysis.